This is the afternoon weather briefing. This is for Thursday, the 27th of February. This is James Spann. As expected, the cold front passing through Alabama today in dry fashion. Weather looks awfully good for the next several days, but next week things turn stormy. Potential for some very active weather in here by Tuesday night and Wednesday of next week. We'll take a look at all the new data as we go. First off, this is the upper air look across the country today, and a trough is evolving over the eastern states. That pushed a dry front through here today. We'll check the visible satellite view. Got some clouds on the front over South Alabama, but underneath those clouds, no rain. The air is simply too dry for any rain across the state with that front today. North of the front, we have 60s. Now, keep in mind a few spots hit low 80s yesterday. But we have 64 for Center, Cullman, and Haleyville. Huntsville and Birmingham, 66. Now, south of the front, we still have mid-70s this afternoon. We'll check the watch warning map. We have some wind issues up north. Wind advisories in effect from near Indianapolis and Chicago back up into parts of the Dakotas. We do have a small marginal risk of severe storms for the rest of this afternoon through parts of Ohio, West Virginia, and northern Kentucky, up around Columbus and Cincinnati. Tomorrow, maybe some thunder for parts of California. Nothing severe. And on day 3, which is Saturday, a risk of thunder for the southwest United States, but again, no severe storms expected. However, let's take a look at day 6. This is Tuesday of next week, and we have that 30% enhanced chance of severe storms Tuesday, from East Texas through parts of Arkansas, Louisiana, into Mississippi. And then surrounding that, the standard risk over much of Alabama. And again, keep in mind as you look at this outlook, it is valid through 6 a.m. Wednesday. So this includes storms that pass through here overnight Tuesday night. And then after 6 a.m. Wednesday, a risk of severe storms for southeast Alabama. And we'll take a look at the new modeling on this here in just a second. Here's a look at rain for the next 7 days. This is valid through Thursday morning of next week, and the bulk of this rain will be Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Rain amounts for the northern half of the state, 1 to 2 inches. For South Alabama, rain amounts between 1/2 and 1 inch. So here we go, model fans. The GFS, this is the 12Z run. This is tomorrow afternoon at 3. Upper air pattern, the trough is on by. We have a northwest flow aloft and a very dry air mass in place. Really nice day. We start the day down in the upper 30s and low 40s, but the high will be in the upper 60s and low 70s. Very nice. So this is Saturday as the weekend begins. Same thing, lows mostly in the 40s, highs upper 60s and low 70s. A really nice day. Then a dry front comes in here Saturday night. And Sunday, temperatures drop a little bit. The high will be in the 50s for the northern half of the state, 60s for South Alabama. In early Sunday morning, we might see some of the colder pockets near the freezing mark over North Alabama. But again, the sky should be sunny. So Sunday, a little cooler. So let's go to next week. This is Monday, looking dry. Again, we start the day in the 30s in many spots. The high Monday will be in the 60s. And then Tuesday, here comes our developing dynamic storm system, a deep surface low developing over western Kansas, the dry line running from near Tulsa down to Dallas-Fort Worth. And in advance of the dry line, severe storms will likely break out Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening west of Alabama, Arkansas, Louisiana, eastern Texas. Let's go to early Wednesday morning. This is 6 a.m., and we do note the 12Z models a little slower, suggesting the main band of storms coming in here early Wednesday morning in that time frame between about 3 and 9 a.m. And again, it could change, obviously, again, since this is 5-6 days out. But you can see the GFS depicting a deep surface low, 982 millibars near Gary, Indiana, with a trailing front down into West Tennessee and Mississippi. Let's check the European solution. It is very similar. A surface low about the same strength south of Chicago, with a trailing front down through Interstate 55 in Mississippi. And again, a little slower here. And the timing is of importance because early in the morning, if the line comes through at 5, 6, 7 a.m., the air tends to be more stable, of course, at that hour. Now, having said that, strong dynamics can overcome marginal instability. In fact, this is the instability coming off the European, and the Cape values have come down a little bit with this thing coming through 5, 6, 7, 8 a.m. Wednesday, but understand that these numbers could come right back up. And it's simply just too early to be really specific. I know there's all kind of hyperbole across social media about that, but that's just the way it is. That horse is out of the barn. It's not coming back. Every time we have a severe weather threat, people will be screaming and their underwear's flapping up down their legs. That it is what it is. And understand, this is March. Next week is March. We have severe weather threats like this on a very regular basis in March and April. This is nothing unusual. But again, we'll certainly have to be on our toes for after midnight Tuesday night into early Wednesday morning. And again, based on the 12Z runs, I'd say that the main window for the heavier storms about 2 a.m. Wednesday until maybe 9, 10 a.m. Wednesday morning. And most likely it's going to be a linear type event, a long line with potential for damaging straight line winds. And within the line, there could be a few isolated tornadoes. But again, we'll have much better clarity as we get closer. Let's go to Wednesday afternoon of next week. Everything's out of here by Wednesday afternoon. And a week from today, this is Thursday, March the 6th. Trough axis to the east, and we are colder and dry. Highs will likely drop in the 50s with lows in the 30s toward the end of next week. Let's go out 10 days. This is Sunday, March 9th. And again, we have a short wave coming out of the Rockies into Kansas, Oklahoma, and the Texas Panhandle. That's off to the west, and we are dry and pleasant if this works out 10 days from now. We'll check rain for Birmingham. This is coming off the European Ensemble. The mean, it's up there a little over 2 inches between now and the 13th of March. Temperatures coming off the national blend of models. Upper 60s tomorrow and Saturday. Notice the drop on Sunday. The high Sunday dropping to 55. And again, Sunday morning, some of the colder pockets could be near the freezing mark. But then we bounce back to temperatures near 70 by Tuesday and Wednesday. And again, upper 50s Thursday, then low 60s after that. And hot off the presses, got the brand new 8 to 14-day guidance. This is for March 7th through March 13th. And if this works out, temperatures near or maybe slightly above average. Had a great time today, a very busy day today. Had a program at Winston County High School. Got to see all the students in the gym this morning up in Double Springs, a real good session there. And then had a chance to speak to a banquet in support of Tuscaloosa Angels, which is a great ministry to help foster parents and foster families. That was a good time today. Huge crowd at the River Market. Tomorrow going to be in Oxford, home of the Yellow Jackets, Oxford Elementary School. And then Saturday, don't forget, it's a book signing. We're going to be at the Local in Hueytown between 9:30 and 11:30 Saturday morning. The Local, that's on Allison Bonnet Drive. And we have all the cool weather shirts and the books and everything else. We have a lot of fun. We take a lot of pictures. And we'd love to see you there. So the Local, that's a coffee shop in Hueytown, 9:30 until 11:30 on Saturday. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, right across the hall, Studio A, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.